The more I read Hubbard's pure, unadulterated written bullshit and listen to his tapes, the more I realize just how nuts he was. All he does is talk gibberish that any normal person would get bored with in 5 minutes and throw the shit in the trash. You'd be better off reading a comic book. I remember when my high school biology teacher wrote a formula for DNA on the chalkboard and just left it there. I stared at it every day for weeks, and finally one day a light went on and I understood it. I could read or listen to Hubbard's bullshit for the rest of my life, and it still wouldn't make any sense because it's science fiction, and science fiction doesn't make a damn bit of sense unless you totally buy into it. Even then it doesn't make sense, but you just grow to accept it. When you watch a science fiction movie from the start and are aware that it is science fiction, you can buy into it and enjoy it. But when you leave the theater, you leave the movie behind. You don't try to live it in your daily life. If you did, someone would have your ass institutionalized. What Scientology does to adults would be a crime if they did it to a child. It would be considered child abuse, and they would put your ass in jail. The same goes for the elderly. It would be called geriatric abuse, and again, they'd put your ass in jail. It's just so hard for me to accept that adults, many of whom are well educated, not smart, but educated, buy into the science fiction bullshit. But the fact is they do. And I always come back to the fact that these people are not right mentally or socially. There absolutely has to be some issues with these people. And these are the very ones the fucking Scientologists prey on. They are not recruiting normal, clear, no pun intended, thinking people. They are recruiting the very people who need psychiatric help the most. And the first thing the bastards do is tell these mentally deficient people it's terrible to get the help they need, and how terrible the psychiatrists are. As Jason Begay said, there are no fucking clears. There are also no OTs. If there are clears and OTs, as invented by Hubbard, all Scientology has to do is produce one in a public forum with all the cameras and witnesses they wish to bring, and I will kiss his ass in public view for the whole world to see. If they'll produce this person and film me kissing his or her ass and show it to the entire world, they will have people in every country lining up to join their cult, including me. And people will be gladly throwing so much money at them they will never have to worry about selling another book or conning someone into a stress test. How much easier can I make it? What could be more fair? If they accept the offer, we can make the arrangements to stage the event. I promise I will publicly admit that they are right and I am wrong, and I will join Scientology in front of the whole world, right there on the stage. I will state publicly that Hubbard is God. Produce the proof, and Scientology wins. Game over. If you are not willing to accept this reasonable offer, and fair offer, then you are nothing more than lousy, lying, thieving, murdering, fucking bastards. The ball's in your court. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching.